Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Richard Q back here. Day number 2. We're doing some back. It's week number 2. Got a little guest. Got my youngest brother Dan here. Got my youngest brother Dan here working out with us today. We're gonna start off with some pull-ups, essential in my back routine. Got Chris on the bands.
What's going on, guys?
Alright, let's get it going. Here Dan, you wanna hold this?
Alright guys, so the first move I have for you today is some front grip pull-ups. You can go wide here if you'd like, it's up to you, but we're going to be doing 7 sets with 12 reps to start and then working our way down to 6 reps on the last set. As you guys can see here, I'm ready with the this little chair here so that Chris, because he's using the band, so just to help him get down easier so he doesn't hurt himself, I'm ready with the chair here as you can see. So the bands are a lot like having a chair there when you can't like you don't have to use it for your whole rep, but when you can't get up, the bands are there to help you finish the move, and over time you're not going to need the bands. So like right now I'm starting off with 2 bands, but as he gets tired throughout the workout, we'll put another band to help him get, you have to make sure you get all the way over the bar, and you're developing those muscles in your back. They're going to eventually, you're going to build those muscles up so that you're not going to need the bands to get over the bar, but you want to make sure that you're getting over the bar. So these bands are going to help him. The bands here are going to help him get over the bar over time. 12 to 11 to 10 to 8. That's how many. So yeah, I was just explaining to Chris how the sets work, the reps work. Now I'm going to get some work in myself. As you can see, going all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. It's very important that you guys get all the way down and open up when you're doing the pull-ups so that you really trigger those muscles, your lats and everything like that to help you get your chin over the bar. Now it's Dan's turn. My youngest brother Dan here. You know, Dan's been working out for me for a couple years, you know, since he was a junior in high school, and you know, he plays sports in high school and stuff, so he's put in a lot of work over the years. I'm very proud of him.
11, one more. Oh, nice. But Dan's what do you call it? No, he's a good example. When he first started out with me, he used to use the bands. Dan used to use the bands, just like Chris is using now, and yeah, you could.
Just don't be ashamed of the bands, guys.
Yeah, don't be ashamed of the bands.
The bands.
But like, Dan, how many pull-ups could you do without the bands before?
Lucky if I. Oh, without the bands.
Without the bands when you first started.
Lucky if I even got one.
Exactly. So that's the biggest thing, guys. Like I said, check your ego. Use the bands, do it right, and over time, you're not gonna need the bands.
Alright, so respectively, we're getting our last set in here. As you can see, Chris has his leg fully engaged to help him get over the bar, like doesn't have a bend in his knee, I guess. Like I was saying, guys, don't be ashamed of the bands. They're going to help you get your chin over the bar so you develop those muscles. And like I said, over time, you're not going to need them, but you got to start somewhere, guys, so don't be ashamed.
Oh, he did 12. He did 12.
Alright guys, so we're on to our second move here, and these are standing barbell rows. I'm instructing Chris here that you want to bring the bar just below the knee and then pulling it up towards your belly button, towards your stomach, while keeping your back flat, or not flat, but in a firm stance, I guess you could say. Like he's not moving around, he's not arching his back. You know, he's keeping it arched and keeping it nice and level on a level plane. Getting in some warm-up reps right here. I'll show you guys just once again. So, you know, you just want to have a slight bend in your knee, standard width with your feet, shoulder width apart, and then you're just essentially letting the bar, you know, fully extending your arms out below the knees here, and then just pulling it up to your belly button. You're really going to trigger, you know, muscles in your back to. It's a great back workout. You're gonna feel it in your lats. You're gonna feel it. You might feel it a little bit in your lower back at first, but over time you won't feel it. Dan here, as you can see with his stance, getting the standard to give you guys a little close-up of his how he has his hands on the bars. You can place your hands differently. You can have like an under and overhand. You'll see that in the video a little bit later here with Dan. You'll switch up how he holds the bar, but this is just your standard. Your standard stance, I guess, with your hands over the bar. It's just a standard grip.
getting into a bit heavier weight here. As you can see, I have a little body motion. It's best if you don't have any, but I'm still feeling it. I'm still keeping my back in a arched position with my chest out, head up, not rounding out my back, I guess you could say.
So Dan switched up his grip here, get a little better grip on it. One overhand, one underhand.
So yeah, key tip here, guys, if you find that the bar is slipping, you don't have any chalk, you don't have any straps, this grip here will help you secure the bar a little bit more firmer, give you a firmer grip anyway.
Good job.
Cheaty, but
Couple of little cheat reps, but good job.
don't cry about it.
I like messing with Dan. I was just messing with him there, but we're in our last set here. We got Chris up in his weight, really just focusing on keeping himself in a firm stance and just really feeling the motion in his back. See here, he's not as low as he'll get eventually over time, but good form to start.
So we're on our third move now. We just did some barbell rows. Now we're on to deadlifts.
Alright guys, now we're on to our third move here. As I was just saying, these are the deadlifts. These are the grandfather, the grandpappy of moves for your back. We're going to be doing 4 sets with 10 reps, so make sure you choose the proper weight. Chris here is starting off with a lighter weight, but making sure his form's on point.
But yeah, so we're working on our lower back here with this move. Deadlifts is essential. It's one of those basic moves, like one of those moves that have been around for the longest time, but working out that lower back. Good job, nice form, Chris. So Dan's got the over-under grip once again. Chris had the overhand grips. This gives him a little bit more torque on the bar. Good form, Dan. A little bend at the knees. Going for 10, right? 8, 9. 10. Good job.
Alright, so now it's my turn, guys. As you can see, I got the over-underhand grip, as I was showing you with Dan. Little bend at the knees. My grip stance is a little bit wider than my shoulders, and about parallel with my feet, a little bit wider. But just going down, guys. Make sure you're keeping your back arched and your chest out, head straight up, and just pretty much just standing up, grabbing the weight and standing up. You're gonna feel it in your lower back here.
So add some more weight for Chris here. Good form, buddy. A little bit below the knees. Try to track a little bit lower under your knees. There you go. Nice. How's your balance, your stance? All right? Okay. Fight for that form. Arch that back, chest out. Nice. Yep. Nice.
It's actually really good form.
Nice. Nice. Yep. Good job.
Alright, now back to Dan the man here, heavying up the weight a bit, starting to push ourselves a little with the, as you can see, with the one hand over and the one under for that grip. Finishing off deadlifts here strong. Gonna get in some more quality reps here. Like I said, guys, make sure that your form is on point. If you feel at any point where your back is sore in between a set or a rep, maybe lighten up the weight or take a little break. This is something you want to be very cautious with, is your back. Your back is very important, so make sure you choose the appropriate weights, guys. Alright guys, now for our fourth and final move for this particular back day. As you guys can see here, we're doing one-arm dumbbell rows. I'm showing how Chris is keeping his back flat here, as flat as possible. Obviously, over time his posture will get better, and I'm giving him a target. So you're essentially, there's no movement in the body whatsoever. You're hunched over a bench, and you're just going up and down as if you're starting like a lawnmower, I guess you could say. And I'm making sure that Chris is going all the way down with the weight and bringing his elbows up just over his back level here. That's why I was giving him a target to hit with my hand, as you can see. And now I'm asking Dan here to give him a target because I was slacking and I wasn't, but I was busy recording.
Good job, Chris. Nice. 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 Good job. All right, so guys, we're doing dumbbell rows here. It's 3 sets, 10 reps. He did 15. He's feeling good today. All right, Dan. You want straps? Straps are, I'll put them back in my bag. So just grab moderate weight. Yep.
All right, so I instructed Dan, you know, pick a moderate weight, something that's, you know, heavy but not your heaviest that you can handle, just to warm up, you know, just to warm up the muscles in your back here. I just asked Chris to give Dan a target, but as you can see, you know, his elbows are tracking way over his back, which is really good. You know, he's really triggering those muscles in the back, and you guys are really gonna feel it here. As I was saying, 3 sets, you know, shoot for 3 sets, 10 reps. And over time, you know, you want to kind of go heavier because it's only 3 sets. We're not doing 4 sets here, but you're really gonna feel this in your back, guys. So just you know, make sure that you got good form, you know, nice flat back. I like to use chalk or straps usually for this, but as you can see, I'm keeping my elbow tight against my body here, just pulling it, or letting the weight fall down, well, not fall down, but controlling the weight down and pulling it all the way up over my back, really targeting the muscles in the back here. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you have some grip issues, you know, maybe invest in some straps or some chalk, so the weight's not slipping around on you. But other than that, if you don't have any grip issues, just, you know, grip that weight tight and pull through, man. This is it. This is it. This is push and pull, baby. This is just, well, actually, back is mostly pull, but take care of your back, guys. And yeah, that's about gonna conclude this video here. As you guys can see, Chris putting in the work. And it's only going to get better from here, guys. So if you have any questions, like I said, you know, feel free to ask. I'm not a professional by no means, but I'll try my best to answer your guys' questions. And hey, you're not alone out there. You got to start somewhere. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to those of you who have. And until next time, stay virtuous. Peace.